I really liked Minecraft Pocket Edition until update alpha 0.6.0. I never had a PC or anything, so I just played Minecraft through my iPad. It was a much simpler version of the full game, but each update brought the game closer and closer to the actual game. And seeing each update in the App Store always brought a lot of excitement to seeing what new additions it would bring. Yet, as update alpha 0.60 came out on the 30th of January 2013, my connection to this game was broken irreversibly. It was great playing with people and using the duplication glitch to get endless diamonds. You'd get 2 iPads or like a phone or an iPod or whatever, and what you'd do is you'd both open the same chest and you'd click on an item. Normally it's like how many diamonds you had, and you'd both click on it at the same time, and as they filled up to like take them out, you would both get that amount of diamonds out, even though you only had like 6 to begin with, so each of you got 6. So you'd both put 6 back in, so you'd have 12 diamonds, and then you'd do that again and again and again. I just really loved how you could do anything. It felt like you were just dropped into a world with no guide of what to do, and you could just do whatever you wanted. You could hunt, farm, mine, build. There was just so much creativity that arose from the sheer openness and freedom that the world gave. The added threats of mobs were also so thrilling too, as they could destroy what you had taken so long to build. Or kill you, meaning that all your hard-earned resources would be destroyed in an instant. The game never told you what to do. It didn't back then anyway. You could just do whatever you wanted. Your hand was never held, and because you weren't told what to do, it meant that deciding what you wanted to do was completely up to you. Whether it was wanting to build a house underwater, or digging a mine that went to the bottom of the world, or building something to the top of the sky, or finding diamonds, or building a fortress. It was just up to you. I remember making the greatest house ever. It was surrounded by cacti, and having cacti all around your house meant that mobs would walk into them when trying to break into your house, and they'd die. Plus, each sunrise you could pick up all the things they dropped. The house was several floors tall. It was made from sand, because sand blocks were the quickest thing to mine. You could get like 64 blocks of sand in the time that it would take for you to get like 30 dirt blocks. Plus, this house was in the desert. This big house was also connected to several other bases, such as an underwater house I had built, a mob spawner, a farm, and 2 different mines. One of these mines I'd built, and the other 2 were naturally forming. These locations were all connected by large walkways I'd built that were lifted off from the ground and up in the sky, so no mobs would attack me and I could walk freely between these places. And then my world updated. This update brought in a heap of things, but the one thing I immediately noticed was that gravity now affected sand, so it couldn't just float above the ground like any other block. My walkways were made out of sand, as was my house. I was so excited for this update, but then I started the game up and watched immediately as my house caved in upon itself, and as the walkways that were like spider webs through the map fell from the sky. Everything was destroyed, and I never went back. I was growing up too, and I felt like that I didn't want to be turning 13 and still playing a game that I mentally linked to children. So the destruction of this world gave me a sorely needed opportunity to never play it again. In a way, this step away from the game felt like a step forwards to my adolescence and development. That said, just because I don't play Minecraft Pocket Edition anymore, doesn't mean that I haven't re-bought it on my Xbox and have played it heaps with my friends. I do have a sentimental fondness for this game, and the YouTuber Galaxy Goats has definitely brought a lot of that sentimentality. His content primarily is doing Minecraft parodies of song. They are so clearly taking the piss, but the loud meme energy that he brings to the songs is just hilarious. No matter where we are, one of my friends, or me, would just suddenly start singing / screaming, "Money on Oz, money on Oz, money on diamonds. Got a new sword, got a new pick, and I got a new beacon." Which, of course, is a Minecraft parody of Lil Pump's Skeet It.
Mining on ores, mining on ores, mining on diamonds. Got a new sword, got a new pick, and I got a new beacon.